Bottom of the 8th. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Going back at the wall, he leaps.
Hill dives. Did he get it? He did.
Up the middle.
Trey Turner to his left, pops up. Fantastic break.
Goes to the third, being and inside the park, home run.
See ya. He's done it. Home run number 50.
Weig on his way to second, going to be a play, and he is out. No, no, no.
Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. Gentlemen,
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important. One, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second, and this will find the wall now, way out deep into the triangle. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Ranging back is Bradley. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Here's Carlos Correa now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Three runs already home here. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. It's now 3-0 New York. David Robertson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
No ball. 1 strike.
A cold strike on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Base hit into right center.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. From the stretch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Short, hit hard. Pedroia on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left on. We'll go to the lead it 5-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Robertson pauses. First pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hard liner to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Stepping in now, Carlos Correa is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts at the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. This one's also hit well, deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Miguel Sano. He grounds it sharply to third. And there are two away now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Here's Chris Carter now. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Batting ninth, catcher Blake Swihart.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner. Breaking ball in for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Eduardo Nunez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Little tapper down the third baseline. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Stanton racing back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Boston strands a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Stephen Wright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And quickly there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 0 for 5. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now a long throw to third, and they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on them. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're still in control. 7. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2, and he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he sets him down swinging. J.D. Martinez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's Miguel Sano. His career numbers against Stephen Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's Chris Carter now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Blake Swihart is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Hit down the line at first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this hit.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley is there. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly out of here. It's off the very top of the monster. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch left side. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. Strand a pair as the lead holds at 8-0. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the stands. He got it.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. J.D. Martinez is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Still 8-0. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So digging in now, Chris Carter. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning for him. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major trap.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees leave them loaded as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Dylan Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. He's also been a strikeout. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman,
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage for it.
And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Here's Chris Carter now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-0. At the plate, Blake Swihart. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Popped him up. Correa is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
This one's down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Javier Baez. Last time through was a base hit. Line towards center field. Bradley is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Mookie Betts. Here's a shot to left field and deep. On to Lansdowne and gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. Good times are going to last forever, but in baseball, trust me, this game should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. So the Bronx Bombers hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. David Robertson notches his 3rd win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Rick Porcello was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan